Good morning, people. Happy Saturday. I am going to be in the house most of the day. Because it's like the first weekend, well, Saturday. I don't have to run around and do anything. Well, I do have to get some things like vegetables or stuff to cook. But I'll do it later. But yeah. It's Saturday and I'm excited because Wendy Williams thing come on today. But I'm about to show him what the Wawa I got. Make some tea today. So I'm reheating it up because it's like 9:20. Oh, my battery's about to die. That's how it's going down in the household. I was just still asleep. Maya had what is it called, regionals, where her school stopped, her weightlifting. So she's there. She left earlier this morning. And that's it, y'all. But I'll see y'all in a bit when I get myself together. Hey guys. So you're probably like, oh, what are you doing? So I pretty much I did brush my teeth, you know, and wash my face. But I just been chilling in the crib. Like, I rarely am home. Just chilling. I'm relaxing. Tomorrow I will go out. I've been watching YouTube. I'm just enjoying my day. Plus, y'all, honestly, I don't feel that great. Yesterday I didn't feel good either, but like my stomach, it's my stomach. And yesterday I had like a slight headache. I don't have a headache today, but my stomach is just not. So I'm kind of laying low today. I did eat breakfast this morning. Well, not this morning, I ate it like this afternoon. But yeah, like that's all I'm doing. Maya is on her way. Sean went to go get Maya. She's done her regionals. She came in 6th place. Yay! So I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm trying to talk as loud as I can. But yeah, I just been chilling. That's it. Like, but I would like to show you guys, like, y'all see I'm sitting in my chair. Haven't been able to sit in here for like 3 weeks. So I did last night. Sean and I put our things back into the closet. I should say more so my things. And I decided to keep the shoes back here. Yes. So I'm going to consign some things. So I have them in the bin. But a lot of it's like summer, spring things. So probably like March, April. The end of March, early April, I'll probably sell them, because when you're selling consignment, I should do a video because I sell all the time. I sell twice a year, winter and summer. Well, spring, fall and winter, and spring and summer. So when you want to sell, you always have to sell when it's the season, because that's when they'll buy it. But when you sell things, unless it's like purses and shoes, but like clothing, if you want to sell, you have to sell according to their season, because they won't buy it because it's not in the season they want. So here it is, y'all. Sorry. This is what I decided to do. So the things, these stay up here, they didn't move. My shorts, like my kind of more like shorts that I want to wear all the time, are still here. But like my denim shorts are in the drawer, because I don't really wear many shorts. And here's all my jeans, you know, and these are like more my summer things, but these are like my white jeans that I wear. And then I got some white slacks, you know. All right, then I always color coordinate, y'all. Yes. So these are all short sleeves here until you start seeing long sleeves. So this is white, off-white, black, browns, pinks and, you know, y'all get the drift, blues. And so then it's same kind of concept here. I keep everything the same. And then my black dark like pants and jeans and stuff. I had shoes, a whole bunch of shoes over on top of here. So I had decided to take, I only keep like the shoes that I actually wear, like I'm gonna wear on a consistent basis, and mostly they're my sneakers. I have one pair of sandals that could actually probably go out there, but these are like things that I probably would wear, like I'm gonna wear consistently, you know, on a consistent basis. But anyway, right here was like my jackets and some of my coats. So I decided to keep my coats and jackets in Elijah's closet. Yes, I did, because it made more sense. I mean, I can just grab it, you know. But these are things like, I still have some jackets in here. I'm actually going to, you don't need to see that because it has our information on there. I'm going to consign this. It's a really nice linen suit that I got. I never wore it, but I think I'm going to sell it. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. But I have like, what, 4 blazers and jackets in here, but these are like my sweats and lounge, and this is pretty much my life right now, you know. And I wear jeans, but and then I have a few coats over there that they can stay in here because they just can stay. But here's Sean's stuff. It's not. Most of Sean's things are out here, you guys, on the rack over there. Yeah, I'm folding clothes, and I actually had on that sweatsuit, but I took it off. But Sean's, most of his things are here, and then in a drawer. And then he has a few things. Here's my slippers my mom got me. I'm gonna start wearing them. I have to, y'all, don't mind my nails. I need to get them done, but you know, I digress. But yeah, these are all my dresses, and when the summer hits and it starts getting really hot, I'm going to be wearing most of my dresses and like romper stuff because it gets really hot here. But yeah, these are my dresses, you guys. And yeah, here, you know, I color coordinate. I have like pink and floral, black and white. This is neutral, like browns, and it's a little backwards. I gotta fix it actually, but whatever. You know, creams, pinks, reds, oranges. Yeah, I'm that girl. Oh, and over here, because we couldn't put this thing back. It used to be here, but we couldn't put it back because they put this I forget what it's called, guard or thing up there. So I had to put it in the middle, which is I kind of like it because it kind of like, it's not everything together. It gives a little divider. I wish I could find like a better one. I got this from IKEA, and it's kind of like, these after a while they get, you know, messed up. But now over here are like my skirts, and here's like all my dusters, you know, cardigans and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I decided to you know. And but you know what I would like to do, I have a bunch of scarves that I have in these 2 things. I think I want to get something to store them in and put them on the shelf right here. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, and that's it. And then I got my shoes. I got a few pairs, boxes of shoes over here. But these and also in the bins, I have like my swimsuits. I'm not getting, and I have like bras. So when I gained weight, of course my back got a few inches wider. So I had decided to, I'm very happy that it's fixed because that was stressing me out. But anyway, What was I saying? Yeah, I saved my bras because when I started gaining weight, you guys, when I gained weight back, I said, you know what, I'm starting to gain weight, so I'm gonna have to get bras, new bras. So I said, you know what, I'm not getting rid of the bras that I have because I know I'm gonna lose weight, you know. And I did. I lost the weight and I can actually fit them. So I kept my bras, my old bras, like the ones I really liked, and they were really expensive. I have them in the bins, and I have some jeans that I wasn't able to fit, but now I can't fit a couple pair. I have to lose about like 20 pounds. I think like 20 pounds. 20 pounds, they'll fit perfect. If I lose about 15 pounds, they'll fit, but they'll probably be a little snug. And I don't like my clothes to fit snug. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, good morning, everyone. So today is Sunday, and yesterday was Saturday. Anyway, like yesterday I didn't feel like great, so I barely picked up the camera. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. Yeah, so I'm just, you know, I'm doing my ritual morning routine. This was supposed to go in the trash. Yesterday, basically, I did nothing. I didn't get dressed. I just moped around all day because my stomach was really bothering me yesterday, and I had like a slight headache. No, I don't have, what is it called? I don't have the virus or anything. It was just you know, every month that happens to me. I think as I got older, yeah, I'm noticing it more. Like, I'm miserable like the first 3 days, and I always get like a headache, and my stomach just feels, I just feel like crap. It like almost knocks me down to the point where I can't do nothing. And it's been going on for some months now. But I'm really noticing it now because, you know, I have these things. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, and then it's like, oh no, you're not, lady. You want to sit your little tail down, and you want to do nothing. Whatever. Anyway, so look, I organized Elijah's drawers several times, and look at this mess. It's a mess. I'm gonna have to come back in here. You know, people just throw things in there that don't belong. Look at this. Oh look, he can wear this little mask. Just like, really? See, and then look, I had his socks. This has Sean's name written all over it. I had his socks because Sunday, he's gonna wear it Sunday. So I changed it, you know? This is really, get his stuff together. Yeah, we're cleaning today. We usually do clean on the weekends. I clean the bathroom.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to my peoples. That's what I'm saying. Like, crazy. Damn, the thing moved all the way over here. Yeah, I'm just putting this washing machine. It's cheap. Like, I'm about to like get this bathroom together. I'm washing my linen today. See? Linen, clean linen. As I'm cleaning, I'm listening to YouTube. You know, people send me YouTube stuff and I listen as I'm cleaning and stuff. You know, so I can listen because I don't got time to watch those. Oh, and yeah, I had to go to Sephora and Walmart, and that's it. Because it's, you know, bill time. Bills got to get paid. I paid all, you know, all our bills are paid for the month of January, and then, you know, the first of the month, you know, your mortgage and rent is due, so you gotta pay that. So yeah, you know, that's all I'm doing. I'm just cleaning. Like, me listening to it's like finding your purpose. And a lot of people try to project their purpose on you, what they think you should do. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about this real fast and then I'm gonna get busy. So me, you know, growing up, I didn't know what my purpose was because I had a lot of childhood trauma in my life. So, you know, growing up, you know how girls be like, oh, you know, I want to get married, I want to have this and I want to have that. I never saw that as part of my life in the beginning, you know, and I never talked about it because I was insecure, I was bullied, I was teased. So I didn't think I, as a young girl, was like worthy of boys liking me. And, you know, the things that happened to me in my childhood. When I, even after I had Maya, I still didn't know my purpose. I knew that I should have been a mother because it automatically came natural to me to become a mother. And I was young, I was 19. But you know, I still didn't know my purpose. I was just working because I knew I had to take care of myself and this child that I had, which was Maya. And I was like, I still didn't know, you know, I was single. I had to find out what I want, and that meant with men, you know, career-wise. And in that point in my life, especially in my 20s, like my early 20s to like my early 30s, I was a hot mess. I was just all over the place trying to figure out me. And yes, I had people like my mom and my dad like, oh, you should do this and you should do that, and that was not what I wanted to do. Like, and I knew I had another purpose, but I didn't know what it was. So after, you know, I had Elijah, I was in while I was pregnant with Elijah, I went to cosmetology school. Yes, I'm good at the craft, but it wasn't my purpose or my calling. It wasn't like, my purpose is act of service to other people, to care for other people. After I had Elijah, I was in cosmetology school. I worked in a salon for about a year and a half, but I did do it off and on, like as a side hustle. Like, I would do hair. People would call me and ask me could I do their hair, and I did it, no problem. But I knew, like, as I did it, yeah, I liked the outcome. I liked the fact that people were happy with the results, but I wasn't happy about it. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to do it, but I can still educate people on it because I still have the knowledge. Like, I'm basically like a teacher in some aspect. But so when I moved here, I did not work for 3 years. I think it was 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, or maybe 2.5 years. I didn't work. And through that time, I was going through things with, you know, coping with Elijah, trying to get him situated, make sure he gets the proper, you know, not treatment, but more so like resources that he needs so he could be sufficient and do independent things without being codependent on his parents, even though he's going to be codependent, but I'm just, you get what I'm saying. So in that time I was just, you know, doing that, so I couldn't focus on me. So one day I just, yeah, I went in deep depression, because you know I suffer from depression. And during that time, like, I had a lot of time, I isolated myself away from everyone. People would call me and I would not talk to them. I didn't want to talk to people. It was me, and I had to like really soul search my purpose. And caring for my son the way I had to care for him, even though I will always care for my children, period, but he needed more, he had more needs than Maya did in the time, so I had to focus more on him. But as I was doing it, it was like I enjoyed it, and I'm like, you know what? And I spoke to my mom, and she said, you know, you ever think about being a caregiver, or, you know, because it's a home health aide, caregiver, CNAs, you know, they all in the same thing, but one does a little more than the other, and one gets paid more than the other. My goal was always to care. So I always wanted to be a nurse. When I figured it out, I was like, and I said this like when I was 19, and I spoke to my grandmama about it, and she said, you'll be a great nurse, don't give up that dream. And I'm not giving up the dream. I just, financially, school is a lot of money, and I have other priorities before myself that I have to deal with, and that's, you know, my children, especially Maya, since she's going to college. But I know my purpose, and in my mind I'm like, I am going to be that RN, LPN nurse that I need to be, because I have the skill, I have the mindset, and that's what I want to be, period. You know, so when my mom mentioned that, I said, you know what? And at the time, someone I know that lives here, that's very close to me and my family, had a situation and asked me, could I, because they trusted me as opposed to a stranger. And I was like, you know, I did help take care of my dad, like when he was really sick, but I didn't have like the credentials, like the, you know, the title and the license to do it. So I was redirected to go through this process, and I did. I went through it. I was sick. I lost my dad in the process. I mean, I went through so much, but I never stopped doing, like, I am a very determined person, hands down. I've always been a determined person, and when I want to do something, I'm going to do it. So especially if my mind is mentally into it. And it was a sacrifice, because, you know, I had a lot. I was like, well, how is she going to get off? So I asked my mom to help. She's always been like my supporter, and a lot of, you know, she's been our supporter in my home a lot. That's why it's kind of hard through COVID, because she's not, she hasn't been down here in over 2 years, I think, or two. It's been a while. So anyway, moving forward, purpose. I figured out my purpose through the time when I was home and I was taking care of Elijah, being his parent, not only his parent, his teacher. And I discovered, like, I'm caregiver. My purpose is to care. My purpose is to have empathy, sympathy, compassion. You know, I try to be patient and understanding. I came a long way, you guys. You know, I found my purpose. And, you know, sometimes I do things, oh man, I don't know, my heart is always in the right place, I guess. And I'm not a victim, but, you know, like, I overcame a lot of things in my life, and I'm just really grateful, and I'm just really happy that I am where I am, because I could be worse, but I chose to do the right thing.